Lee, thank you for joining us on I Follow Ipswich. It's obviously been a busy weekend for the club with Paul Lambert's departure and Stuart Taylor as well. Can you just give us an idea on why that decision was made, please?
I think it had come to a point, there'd been conversations between Paul and Marcus, about the club going forward, and Marcus had felt that this was the right opportunity and the right timing for the club to make a change, and that was mutually agreed with Paul as well.
It's sort of the timing of it, you've just mentioned that, but it will obviously raise a few eyebrows given the last two results. So what was the sort of bigger picture behind the decision?
Yeah, I think, it's been, well publicised that it's been going on for quite a while. I think Paul's had his frustrations with a few things, as part of the longer term plan that we have at the club. Things, are not going to happen overnight, as much as we all want them to. And we've gone through a really difficult 12 months with COVID. All of those things, I think it just got to a point where, for the club, the best thing was to part and obviously look at a new manager coming in.
The club wishes Paul and Stuart the best moving forward, of course, and we've actually got a game to prepare for tomorrow. Sort of football goes on, life goes on, and who's going to be in charge in the dugout tomorrow, Lee?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, going on record and thanking Paul and Stuart really for their efforts in trying to drive the club forward. That they've put a lot of hard work in. I know Paul in particular, having gone through that illness over Christmas, has continued to work very, very hard. From that point of view, we thank them. But yes, Matt Gill is going to take the game. Rightly so, we've got a game obviously tomorrow, which is our 100% focus. The boys have been on good form, and Matt will step in obviously as the head coach, and he will be assisted with Brian Klug and obviously the normal first team staff around that.
Are you confident that given everything that's going on off the pitch, the lads can still prepare for it in the right way and be good to go?
Yeah, I think you'd have seen that over the last two games in particular, but before that the lads have been very professional. They know their jobs. They've got to get on with it. There's been a lot of noise outside the club, but they are sticking to their task. As we all are, trying to get on with the job in front, which is each game, taking it one step at a time and trying to get those points on the board so we can get ourselves back up to a promotion chasing opportunity this year.
There are a few names floating about, Lee. There always is with a new managerial role available, and Paul Cook's at the sort of forefront of that. But when can we expect an announcement to be on the new manager, please?
Yeah, that's obviously something that Marcus is working through now. So it will be as long as it's needed to make that appointment. He'll be speaking to people about the role. And obviously for the club's sake going forward, then obviously that appointment will be made. In the interim period, I've got no doubt that Matt can step in and do what's needed to take the team for game per game and hopefully continue the run and form that the team have been on.
And the aspirations off the field from Marcus in that what we want to achieve on it is still promotion for this season.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, our goalposts, haven't changed. It's been tough, and we haven't had or got the results that we need to stay in and around the promotion, for this year. That's our challenge. That was our objective at the start of the season, and that hasn't changed. What has happened over the last couple of weeks has given the boys momentum, and we feel with a new manager coming in and that momentum, that will hopefully give us the push that we need for the remaining parts of the season.